During a press conference on Thursday, addressing China's foreign policy and external relations, the Chinese foreign minister advocated for Africa to seize control of its destiny, emphasizing that externally imposed models have failed to bring stability or prosperity to the continent. The minister highlighted China's commitment to forging a new type of internal relations characterized by equality, openness, and cooperation, particularly through deepening partnership with regional countries. He underscored China's unwavering defense of its sovereignty, security, and development interests, alongside its respect for the sovereignty and territorial integrity of all nations. Additionally, he reiterated China's stance of non-interference in the internal affairs of other countries, emphasizing the importance of respecting each nation's chosen development path and social system. Furthermore, the minister affirmed China's dedication to promoting equality among nations, regardless of size, fostering unity and cooperation among global South countries, and advocating for the common interests of developing nations. China aims to enhance the representation and influence of emerging markets and developing countries in global affairs.
The Chinese and African people are feeling closer to each other. The global south, including China and Africa, is growing fast and profoundly shaping the course of world history. African countries are experiencing a new awakening. Models imposed from outside have brought Africa neither stability nor prosperity. African countries need to explore development paths suited to their national conditions and keep their future and destiny firmly in their own hands. In this new historical process, China will continue to stand firmly with our African brothers and supports an Africa that is truly independent in thinking and ideas. China will assist Africa in building capacity for self-driven development and support faster modernization in Africa. China always holds that Africa should not be marginalized. While China-Africa cooperation thrives, other major countries have again turned their eyes to Africa. China welcomes that. We hope that, like China, all sides will pay greater attention to Africa and increase input to support Africa's development and support the development with real actions. On the basis of respecting the will of Africa, China stands ready for more trilateral and multilateral cooperation.
The minister also addressed China's ties with the United States of America.
There has been some improvements in China-US relations since the summit in San Francisco. This meets the interests and wishes of the people of both countries and the world. But it has to be pointed out that U.S. misperception toward China continues, and U.S. promises are not truly fulfilled. The U.S. has been devising various tactics to suppress China and kept lengthening its unilateral sanctions list, reaching bewildering levels of unfathomable absurdity. If the U.S. says one thing and does another, where is its credibility as a major country?
The foreign minister elaborates on the China-Russia relationship.
Last year, bilateral trade reached the record $240 billion, hitting the target of $200 billion ahead of schedule. Russian natural gas is fueling numerous Chinese households, and Chinese-made automobiles are running on Russian roads. All this shows the strong resilience and broad prospects of China-Russia mutually beneficial cooperation. Maintaining and growing the China-Russia relationship is a strategic choice by the two sides based on the fundamental interests of the two peoples. It is also what we must do to keep pace with the trend of the world.
The foreign minister addressed the Israel-Palestinian conflict, urging peace talks to halt hostilities.
The current Palestinian-Israeli conflict has caused over 100,000 civilian casualties, and countless innocent people remain buried under the rubble. There is no distinction between noble and humble lives, and life should not be labeled by race or religion. The failure to end this humanitarian disaster today in the 21st century is a tragedy for humanity and a disgrace for civilization. Nothing justifies the protraction of the conflict or the killing of the civilian population. The international community must act promptly to promote an immediate ceasefire as its overriding priority and ensure humanitarian assistance as its pressing moral obligation. People in Gaza have the right to life in this world. And women and children deserve the care from their families. All detainees should be released, and all actions that harm civilians should be stopped.
The foreign minister emphasized China's dedication to the vision of achieving security that is common, comprehensive, cooperative, and sustainable. He highlighted China's collaborative efforts with regional nations to uphold peace, stability within the region. Reporting for Kirfatu in Beijing, China, I am Fatou Silla.